Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I'm just going to transplant these seedlings of sunflower that I have grown from the seeds, and I have my video on how to grow them from seeds as well, so you can always go ahead and watch that video. So I have chosen a place that will get full sunlight only, and but the rule is that after transplanting you need to keep your pot for 100% success. You have to keep your pot in shade at least for 2 to 3 days to a place where it get indirect sunlight. Means that gives the plant to stabilize with the new environment that we are giving, but I am skipping that step. I'm just going to keep it directly over where I want to keep. Actually in this place there was impatiens, so I have shifted that impatiens pot to another place because it is a shade loving plant, and I have kept it in full sunlight. It's my fault, but okay, no worry, no issues with that, because it is the season of that plant is going, and the new season for the sunflower is coming. So let's plant this in this. So at first I want to choose this plant because this is the most bigger plant that I can see from this. So I'm just going to, so my soil media that I in this pot is moist already. If your is not moist, make sure to make it moist earlier. So just gently I'm going to pull it out, and you can see with the roots it came out. So I'm going to plant it. I'm going to tell you that I'm going to plant it up to this mark. Means up to this it will be inside the soil. So now I'm just randomly picking up the 4 in this size of pot. I'm going to plant 3 plants. So I'm plucking out the good healthy looking seedlings from it now. So this one I think will be good. So this one, and these are tough plants, so there is no issue that they will die. So very gently, very smoothly you need to pull out the plant, you can see. So now it's time for me, I'm just going to cover this thing because it is looking bad. So underneath this coco peat there was soil, so I'm just going to remove it. So this is the pot where I'm going to plant this 3 plants. This is the pot. I think you can see the full pot now. So I have not added anything extra. It is the pot from one of the winter flowering plants that I have dyed. So I'm just using that soil only because it is well rich in nutrient soil. Just I'm going to add something new, 2 things. So I'm going to share with you those. So basically this step I am doing because if there is any harmful insects inside the soil, so just to remove them I'm adding some neem oil cake. So just a quarter teaspoon, not over these. So I should have removed these. This much only, teaspoon or so, 1 teaspoon of 1.5 teaspoon, and same 1 teaspoon of, not teaspoon, this much amount of wood ash. So this is wood ash. So now it's time for me to just gently work the soil with this thing and mix everything well. So after mixing I am showing you because the length of the video will be increased. So let me tell you something more while working through this soil mix, that this soil, as I have told you, that this is from the older pot and I have not added anything extra. So what was the potting mix? So for that you have to do some work, that is you have to go to my channel. At first please subscribe my channel, and then you can go to any videos of winter flower that I have made because for all winter flowering plants I have shown you how to grow them. You can go and watch the video of Cineraria, the Cosmos, and as well as the Hollyhock. So the same potting mix I have used. In brief, I am going to tell you in this video, that is 40% of garden soil, 20% of sand, and 40% of organic compost. So if you are new to my channel, I want to tell you that I actually do organic gardening. I use only organic things, as you saw that I have added pesticide, fungicide in the form of neem oil cake and the wood ash. So I have not used any chemical fungicide or pesticide to renew the soil or something like that. I've just used organic things. I use organic things only. So you can see this is the quality of the soil. It is very nice and rich in nutrients. So it is ready for planting. So now to just evenly distribute the soil. So I'm going to make 3 holes. At equal distances, just to make sure that I get proper distance between, and the soil is so much porous, you can see that it is not holding in its place, isn't it? So I need to plant immediately. So okay, so at first I'm going to plant this one in this hole. I hope you can see. So just I'm going to hold it like this and just same way the other 2. So another thing I want to tell you, that actually what I am going to do is I'm going to put this particular planter on drip, because summer is coming and I have told you in many of my videos that I do not get the time to water this. So I'm going to put this on drip, but for the first time I'm going to water it generously. Generous amount of water I'm going to give it. So if you have not saw the video on how to sow the seeds of sunflower as well, you can go to my channel and check it out. So these plants also I have grown in front of you only. So my planting is done. I'm just going to press the soil such that no air pockets are formed. And now the next step is very easy, super easy, as well as super optional, that you can do, you can skip. So since it is the summer crop, but it requires moisture in soil all the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a mulch such that it looks better as well. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to take a container like this. I'm going to fill it half with coco peat and half with leaf compost. So use either leaf compost or vermicompost. Do not use, in this case, do not use at all the cow dung compost, because it is harsh for your plants in summer. But you can always go and use it for the you can always go and use it for mixing it in your soil, but do not use cow dung compost for mulch anytime. So I'm going to mix it properly and then I'm going to show you. So you can see this is the mixture, how it looks, and it looks nice as well. So in this mixture I'm going to use as a mulch in this case. But before that, as I have told you that I'm going to put this planter on drip, so I've already prepared the drip line, that is this one, and at first I'm just going to make the drip system. So below this only there is a drip line that you can see, so I'm just going to pick a hole over there. So using this thing I'm going to give a hole over there. I want to show you this thing properly. So I think you can see now. So I'm just going to give a hole in this, and in this hole I'm just going to push this down. So my drip line is done. And I have fixed it properly to the soil, you can see. And now what I'm going to do, as I have not mixed any additional fertilizer, this is totally optional, but you can always go for extra things if you are using organic. So this is the another advantage. So just a few, this much amount of organic fertilizer, that is here I am using the mixture of seaweed and some chicken manure and some such that, but you can use zyme fertilizer as well. So that is, this is having zyme in it, so the zyme will only do your work. So here next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover it. I'm not going to mix the fertilizer. I'm just going to cover this drip line along with the fertilizer with this mulch, such that it looks nice, clean, tidy, and as well as, and since it is having compost in it, it will always do good for your plants. So I'm just adding it at first generously. Next I'm going to find out at first I'm going to give this a plain tap. Then I'm going to press it evenly. The drip system will do its work very nicely, and for the first time I'm going to add water in it. For the first time, make sure that you water them generously, because the soil is totally new, not new, but it was totally dried. So since this is a very large pot, so it requires a lots of moisture to be moist. So make sure to keep this whole plant, and I am also going to keep. At first in the video I thought that they will do, but it is totally hot weather in this March only. Today is I think 3rd of March, no, 2nd of March. So today only it is very warm weather, so I don't think they will do well. So I'm just going to keep it in shade, or rather I will keep some bigger plants around it. So, and always make sure to do this kind of things, especially in summer, during the evening or yes, evening is the best time, because if you do it in the morning, so the plants will get the harsh sunlight. So this if this leggy plant, this has happened because their roots are disturbed. So it will be very bad for the plants if they get the harsh sunlight at this time. So it is evening already, so mine will do work because it will get the time to be stabilized by throughout the night. And okay, I think you have liked this video, and I think it will help you as well. So you can say that this one is the update or part 2 video on sunflower. So I'm just going to water it more, because you saw that the what to say, and I think you can also do very hardly able to see the drip line, isn't it? So that is also a positive point. So now I'm going to turn on the drip also, because all my plants require require to be watered today only. So okay, thanks a lot for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks a lot for watching.